Live from the 215, breaking news. Myself and John, we just watched the All Elite Wrestling press conference in Vegas. How you feeling, John? What's going on? Like I said, Kenny Omega is here. Is here. Executive Vice President.
Only thing I have to say is, as hard as I work, there's a reason why I work hard, and that's for me to get to Vegas, to get to this Double or Nothing. I'm like the pay-per-view. I'm Double or Nothing. Because this is something, I say this is long, for me, with this whole AEW movement, it kind of remind me when I was younger, teenager, how ECW was. You know what I'm saying? Because granted, you had the Monday Night Wars thing and everything like that. But, you know, you had this movement with this underground wrestling. But the thing with AEW is they really changing a lot. You know what I'm saying? And for them to be in a beautiful venue as the MGM Grand, Lord willing, I just want to be at the show. But let's talk about this press conference.
Listen, man, I know Casey was here. He didn't think it was gonna happen. I'm like, listen, man, I sat here for an hour. Shout out my man 30 Case. I sat here for an hour, like you know what I mean. We stopped the show. I'm trying to see Kenny come out in this joint. Like I'm not trying to see no another episode. I want to see this shit right here, right now. And he's the executive vice president, and that's crazy because it just seems like he was never really in the mix like that because he was respecting his contract. Now to have him come out of nowhere and not only join but be the executive vice president, that's kind of heavy.
Nah, that's beyond heavy. That's huge. Like Omega Man said, they already set out to change the world, and All In was just like, the beginning of a foundation of a great movement of wrestling, I'm not going to lie, I haven't been this geeked up on wrestling in quite a while, especially with this All Elite, And Omega, he's in my top 10 wrestlers right now, he basically in the top 5, and with him making that announcement, and I'm really looking forward to Hangman Page and Pac. That's gonna be a huge match, But I'm gonna let you get into it a little bit, big guy, and get a little recap, and we just go back and forth on it with our opinions and thoughts.
I mean, the whole even Jericho coming out, so now we got Alpha versus Omega 2. That's gonna be crazy. I can't wait to see that. Whew, man. Having Jericho and Kenny in the same company, as Kenny said, be able to see, him because they, depending on what network they go with, he going to be on our television. It's not like we're going to have to see or wait for New Japan, so that's going to be different.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing, because Kenny is there and Jericho's there, and Jericho can go back to New Japan. I wonder if we'll see, the Ace versus Kenny again and possibly work something out.
A lot of pundits been talking about it. I think they do want to build the main event for that G1 Supercard with Kenny and Tanahashi. And I think probably I would not be surprised if Kenny does have some type of agreement like Jericho had where he can, well, so far as we know, Jericho can still do his cruise, but I think low key he can still probably work some dates for New Japan and stuff like that, because I think they definitely want to have another match with, well, actually, I think they want to have the main event more so instead of Kenny and Tanahashi at MSG. I think they want Jericho and Tanahashi at MSG back.
I mean, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
Well, either way, it's cool. Yeah. I just feel like Kenny being there and turning down WWE, it just took shit to a whole nother level. We all knew it was going to happen, but, for it to happen the way it is, and when he with his whole team, the only person left is Marty. Marty going to come over.
Eventually. So once he's done with ROH.
Yeah.
But, let's not sleep on the fact we got a little setup with the Lucha Bros versus my boys, the Bucks. Wow.
Yeah, we can't forget about that. Yeah, that's a crazy sign.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they came out there, they finished moves on the stage.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I didn't, honestly, real quick, let me get you.
And they could be singles stars as well in the company.
Oh, yeah. You definitely did mention that as we was watching the press conference. But real quick, let me get your thoughts on the fact it is official. We got the Best Friends part of that tag team division, too, because they came out before the Lucha Bros.
Yeah. Fire. dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The tag team division is definitely strong over there so far.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And then they signed. They got. You got SCU versus those fellas from Japan.
Yeah, the
What's
fellas
name?
from the OWE, Oriental Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah.
Based
That shit
out
gonna
of
be
China.
crazy.
You know,
Yeah.
like they said, the gentleman. And to be honest, before Double or Nothing come around, I'm gonna make sure to check out that OWE because it looked pretty exciting. You know, it looked like a cross between you got some cruiserweights doing some kung fu. A little interesting. What they say is like Circus de Soleil meets the cruiserweights or something like that. That's how the Bucks described it, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely interested.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, the Lucha Bros, yeah, man, it's going down. Now I wonder if any belts is gonna be on the line, or are they just gonna do just straight matches.
I think they'll
do
probably
tournaments or something like that.
Through the Being Elite show and Cody's channel and stuff like that, they probably leak out as far as like the belts. We'll probably get more of the matches.
Because what I want to get into is Hangman versus Pac. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
like I said
so like,
earlier, I'm looking forward to that match.
You know, man, yeah, it sounds like to me they talking about straps, and I don't know if he's talking about
the Dragon Gate belt.
Yeah, I don't know if they're talking about that belt,
I
which is
don't know.
a fire belt, by the way.
Right. I don't know. I honestly think because as we seen it in the conference tonight, we already know we getting Alpha Omega 2. We definitely getting the Lucha Bros versus the Bucks.
SCU versus
the gentleman from OWE. What else?
We got the females. The chick came
out.
out.
It was Kylie Ray and hold on, because I got the
you don't know that
results right there. No, I think they might have mentioned her name.
But yeah, they got that match. Who else they got? Is it somebody else?
Oh, let's not forget the breaking news spoiler I leaked on the episode previous to this.
Right.
When I talk about the partnership with AAA and having Sammy Guerrero, I think that's a good move because he's an up-and-coming talent. You know, he's done a lot of things in MLW from what I've seen. He was part of, I think, All In last year, right? I think they had Sammy Guerrero there.
I'm not too sure.
No, I think he was in the Battle Royal.
Possibly.
Yeah. He's a nice up-and-coming talent. I like the fact that they signed Jungle Boy. It was announced
That's my dog.
earlier this week they signed Jimmy Havoc. I seen plenty of Jimmy Havoc matches.
Yeah.
Jimmy Havoc come from that ECW Tommy Dreamer House of Hardcore style. Yeah. So, you know, it's Double or Nothing's gonna be pretty good. And the thing about it, me personally, the reason why I want to get there is Memorial Day weekend. And Vegas already be popping that weekend. So you add this show to it, man. And it's just another notch in history them gentlemen is putting it forth when it comes to pro wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching. If I can't make it, I'm definitely going to do a watch party in Philly. So anybody that think they might not make it, just let me know. We can set something up. But yeah, I'm definitely excited, and I'm happy that they all together with the squad. And they about to get everybody got real jobs too. Executive vice president, man, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
I still got Jericho crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's going down, man. It's going down.
Yes, sir.
Zane, I know you wanted to touch up on some Ring of Honor information before we get out of here. Like, what Ring of Honor information you wanted to give up?
Well, it's not too much. Giving up just a little update. They got the tour coming up in Florida. You see, you're going to have Zack Sabre Jr. and Rocky Romero, who, if a lot of people don't know, Rocky Romero signed full-time with Ring of Honor now. And, you know, of course, he's going to be doing dates in New Japan with Roppongi 3K, but, you know, it's going to be part of the TV taping in Lakeland, Florida. Should be a good match. That card is shaping up to be all right. So far, they got the TV match for the strap with Jeff Cobb versus Silas Young now. Silas Young is a true OG. So that and Jeff Cobb is definitely an up-and-coming, you know, he already been killing the the pro wrestling gorilla, you know what I'm saying, and the way they building him, he should definitely be able to go over on Solace. Then they got the 6-man match with the Kingdom, you know, Matt Taven, crazy stuff with the faux purple belt. And TK Orion, they gonna go against Villain Enterprises. Now that should be a great match. Now I'm saying, you know, you got Marty with his clan. Since he can't be with his boys in AEW, you know, he done started Villain Enterprises. And like I said, you know, they already announced the match with Rocky Romero and Zack Sabre Jr. You know, of course, you're going to have Lifeblood supposed to be there. You're going to have Bandito and Jay Lethal. You know, he probably more than likely going to defend the belt. And you're going to have the Briscoes there. So far that card looking good for it because it all leading up to the big show at MSG WrestleMania weekend that's going down with them in New Japan. So that's pretty much it. And like I said, that should be taking place. It's going to be February the 9th. That's actually going to be the Saturday. So a lot of you guys that got Honor Club, y'all probably already on top of that like I am. And, you know, going to enjoy this. But people that's, you know, listening to this probably that's in Florida, I know they're going to get out to Lakeland and really enjoy it. It should be a good match. Well, actually a good card, I should say, altogether. So that's what's going down this weekend with ROH. But hold on, let me check. I'm going to just jump on Honor Club because I do believe they are actually having the whole tour in Florida besides going to Lakeland. Should be able to, yep. Make sure I give y'all people the good info real quick.
You already know, John. I already do.
Yeah, so far, they're going to be in Miami on the 10th. So that should be actually Saturday. Yep, that will be Saturday. And like I said, Friday going to be in Lakeland. So if any of my Florida peeps listening to this podcast, make sure y'all get out to Miami and get out to Lakeland and support ROH because, you know, they on the E neck, especially how the way creative is. And a lot of the guys, you know, if y'all know y'all history, a lot of guys that's in the E right now came from Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? You got Seth that's there, Samoa Joe killing it. We talked about him earlier.
Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, Bryan Danielson. Y'all already know that. You know what I'm saying? So did you want to touch on anything as far as NJP real quick? Because I do believe it's a big show coming up this weekend.
Honestly, I've been able to keep up with it ever since like the whole AEW thing. I kind of been like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
I've been away
see, that's why you got the Prez J Raw having your back as your correspondent, staying on top of this.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Let the people know.
Yeah, I already know. So, you know, if you already checked out the show that was in Sapporo on the 2nd, that was a pretty good. I'm not going to give anything as far as results on that because they got a show, like I said, coming up this weekend, I believe. Should be a tour. But, yeah, that's pretty much it with New Japan because pretty much the way this podcast shaped up, we all AEW out right now.
Yeah, bro. Big heavy news.
Yeah, so is there anything else you wanted to touch on real quick?
Well, I had to sell my ticket to MLW, so I wasn't able to see that. So I'm kind of pissed about that. But shout out to my man Mike for, you know what I'm saying, holding me down. But no, I've really just been tied up, a lot of shit going on as far as, life in general. But you know what I mean? I haven't been able to really catch anything outside of WWE or, basically AEW.
Right.
And we just basically ran that down.
Right.
So, you got anything else you want to get into though, bro?
Real quick, as we was just speaking on NJPW, and I want to say apology to the folks. They actually had the show the 2nd. It was in Nashville. That's then this past weekend where they had the tour in the States. And real quick, they had Carl Frederick go over on Alex Coughlin. They had Shane Taylor and Lars Archer team up and defeat Gresham and Cole Cabana. And the thing that was kind of messed up that they really wanted to do was with the whole government shutdown and messed the visas up. So a lot of the top guys that you would normally see on the shows in Japan, they wasn't able to come over to the States. So that was one of the great things about them having that relationship with ROH. They was able to have a lot of guys that come over to Japan that also with Ring of Honor can fill the card. So that's why it's interesting that I'm reading the results right now and seeing it was Shane Taylor and Lance Archer going over Gresham and Cole Cabana. Then you had the Great O'Carroll defeat Harlem Bravo. Then you had the villain, Marty Scurll, go over Clark Connors, and you know what I'm saying? But real quick, I don't know. Oh, yeah, and by the way, Jeff Cobb defeated Brody King. So that goes to show you right there, it was some of the ROH guys that was on that card. So that was pretty much it. That was just Nashville. I'm not going to pull up the results from the show in Charlotte, but pretty sure it was a good show as well, even though they didn't have, like, Ishii or Tanahashi or anybody
Yeah, because they
like
got
that.
like visa issues, and they got like another show over in New Japan. I am aware of that.
Yeah.
I will definitely be checking that out. But as far as everything else, I ain't have the time to check that shit out.
Yeah, because it'd be so much.
Yeah, it'd be too much shit, man.
It's just, you know, you boy, you know what I'm saying, the Prez, I enjoy this stuff, so I stay on top of it the best I can like everybody else, you know, that do enjoy it just like me. But like I said, the big thing, and Ace can agree with me, is we all looking forward to this big thing going down May 25th up in Vegas.
And if you're not, we got a watch party going on. You got anything else you want to plug, bro?
No, I just want to shout out the fan, One Struggle Entertainment. Shout out the CEO, my cuz, DJ Core, the VP, you know what I'm saying, my bro, Nose G, I myself, you know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, One Struggle TV. Make sure you subscribe to all the platforms, wrestling podcasts on. You got to keep supporting all this good talk, this good information we be giving y'all on the wrestling tip. Because we all enjoy this. We all, quote unquote, wrestling geeks. So, hey. That's pretty much all I got to say. But, you know, my podcast coming real soon, and just look out for that.
You already know. Follow us on Facebook, Wrestle Cave Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Wrestle_Cave. Follow us on Instagram at Wrestle Cave. This is Wrestle Cave Podcast. You already know. So, John, how you feeling about Daniel Bryan and Rowan and the new belt? You know, the whole, I don't really like the way the belt looks, me personally. I think it's kind of trash, but a lot of people like the belt.
No,
I get what he's trying to do, but I don't know. Call me old fashioned.
Yeah, all it is just like Case said, a little bit of a rehash of the straight edge society, but just a twist of the little whole vegan. Only thing I don't want, like a lot of people want, is him to get Captain Planet inspired gear. No. I just say keep it simple the way. Hilarious. Yeah. But I don't know.
That'd be classic Hill shit. I don't know.
See, I love everything he's doing. I love the belt. I love all of it. I think it's something you haven't seen in wrestling, and you probably won't see anybody else do it either. To this level and get it over. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nobody else can do it the way he's doing it. I love every second of it. I love that the yes lock is gone. It's back to the label lock. He's doing all his shit more aggressive. Rowan with him, I like that. And Rowan's not speaking in his stupid bludgeon brother voice. He's talking like a normal person. I like it because it's not like even at the end of SmackDown, if you saw like after the match, everything when they had that like interview and he's like, why are you here? He's like, I just had a match. Why are you standing here? He's like, what do you want?
He chewed Kayla Brackport. Somebody call her Dasha Bot, Kayla Bot. I felt bad for her, man, because they do make them robotic with those redundant questions backstage.
Because they were doing the same thing, like, oh, well, is he like your security guard? He goes, no, he's my friend. He was like,
he's my intellectual peer.
Yeah, he's my friend. He's my intellectual peer. He was getting all pissed. I was like, I love that dynamic. It's so good. It's something so different.
It seems like it's them. It's natural.
Oh, it is. It's great. That's why I love it. That's why like nobody else could do this shit. Get away with it. Be the WWE champion. Make that belt that I love. I know you don't like it, but I love it. Because there's been so many bad championships, like really bad ones that people have tried to customize.
Yeah, it's a different
Spinner
twist on it.
Lasted so long, and it was one of the most god awful ones.
I ain't gonna front.
I hate that belt.
I like Edge version of the Spinner with the rated R in the middle.
I like that too because I like Edge. But I mean, let's be real. The Spinner was basically that was when they announced this. The WWE is John Cena Entertainment. That's when that's when it turned into John Cena Entertainment. But we're far from that for now.
But the best one was the Steve Austin.
Oh, the Stone Cold
Smoking Skull. Yeah.
That shit was fire.
That was really good. Yeah. Really good.
But you want to talk about NXT? We pretty much wrapped up for SmackDown.
The only thing I want to say there's only a couple things I want to say about like WWE main roster is like when the hell did we just like stop caring about tag team rules all of a sudden? I'm being serious. Like when the hell did they just they're all of a sudden just not giving a crap about tag team rules and doing whatever the hell they want to do.
Don't give a fuck about tag teams.
They're trying to. I won't say that they don't give a fuck about tag teams. They're trying to. They're trying to create storylines and stuff. So I'll give them credit. But that illegal thing, and then at that, I don't know, man. It was just weird. I don't know. And then none of the call ups from NXT look good. Not one of them. Nikki Cross tagging with Alicia Fox does nothing.
Yeah.
To me, I mean,
Lacey.
It was that whole thing where they came out and attacked him beforehand and everything. Lacey's been probably the best one, I would say.
Okay.
Lacey's probably been the best out of all of them.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because EC3, he's a good talker. They're not letting him talk.
I don't understand.
Heavy Machinery, from the jump never liked them, but people really like them for some reason. They've lost 2 straight number 1 contenders matches. I don't get it.
That weird segment.
We're still getting the McMahons every week, so I'm not really seeing a whole lot of new. I love Jeff Jarrett on Elias segment this past week, but there's not a whole lot to like about Raw. SmackDown was alright.
Yeah.
NXT time. Tea time.
Yes, sir.
Is it me or like I said this before? Does the North American Championship just seems to be that title? You got Johnny holding it. You got Black that wants it. You got not Black. You got Dream that wants it. You have Adam that wants it. You got Ricochet that wants it. It's like,
or is it because they all know they can't beat Ciampa? Gargano can't.
No.
All I'm saying is,
I'm gonna tell you, Johnny's beating Johnny taking him down.
Okay, and if not, because that's what I feel like is. But if not, who would his next challenger be? Let's just say hypothetical. You think Riddle that quick?
Riddle is going to be the wait for North American or for NXT?
I don't know who it was.
NXT, bro. Riddle. Gargano and Riddle are the next two.
He's just gonna jump right in the mix.
I wouldn't be
Riddle.
Yeah,
fuck
I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if they sneak Lee in there. It all depends on how they going.
Keith Lee. They better give him a goddamn win if they want that to happen.
That's what I'm saying. He gotta
some wins. He don't even show up once a month on TV, so I'm not even thinking about him.
Riddle,
he's that way out of the
skyrocket.
picture.
Riddle, you know what I'm saying?
Did you see what they did with Riddle this past week? They brought Drew Gulak down and make
that
him
was
look
a great match.
Oh my, so
God.
good.
Yeah,
that was a pure grapple. And Eric Bugenhagen, whatever that guy's name was. I love that.
Oh, you like that?
Oh, that was hilarious. I like that kid.
I think he got over more than they expected
I like that
him to
kid.
get over.
As long as they don't, as long as they give him more than just like that's it. That's your gimmick. That's it. That's all you got.
Make him be able to go in the ring like Velveteen. He'd be all right.
Yeah, exactly. Give him
because that shit was awesome.
Yeah, dude, he was playing the keyboard.
I thought he was actually gonna win at first, and I'm like,
so did I.
Jobber. He's a jobber.
And then Gulak doing Gulak things.
He was fucking about the whole.
Gulak was awesome. I was surprised to see him on NXT, but it was.
Do you think they would move him to NXT full time? I think so. The same way
205 Live is dead, dude. It's dead. It's dead.
Nobody cares. They have great matches.
Nobody gives a crap. I'm sorry. I did at one point. I don't even watch anymore.
And
it's a shame. It's a damn shame because I know a lot of people watch it. The biggest thing that kills them is putting it on after SmackDown.
Yeah, they need to change. They should have kept it before Wednesday night. Before
it should be at Full Sail or somewhere else.
Yeah,
it shouldn't even be there.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna put it there, have them be like every now and then, a couple guys.
See,
not just
what it
one.
was, they tried.
It took them 3 years to get a guy off of 205 Live to the main roster.
Listen, you know what the downfall really was, and you probably gonna agree with me at this. They tried to make it a tour brand. Remember the first time when they announced them doing the tour when they was gonna have
I think it was done
Bray and Matt, and then have all them somewhere in Connecticut.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's why they follow SmackDown, because SmackDown go to tours, they go city, so boom, easier to film for production wise.
I get that, but they should just put it before. Like I never understood. They had it before, and it
like
was doing good,
and
the crowd was actually into it. Yeah. And then you put it after, and the crowd's dead.
They should have kept it at Full Sail, man.
Like here's the thing.
I agree with the whole Full Sail thing because it don't need to be a touring brand. It's not popular enough to be a touring brand.
Putting it after an Andrade, Cien Almas versus Rey Mysterio match, and expecting the crowd to be into it. Come on now.
Yeah, because
come on now.
Seen it.
That's it. That's the end of your show. That's your main event. That should be the end of your night. Is that 2 out of 3, whatever falls? Like that should be the end of your night. Not now I gotta watch 205 Live and expect to be up for that. Like give me a break.
Yeah.
Should be before.
Yeah. Or if they was gonna make it part of touring brand, they should be touring with NXT if anything.
Yeah. There's just so many things they're doing. I think they just need to nix it. I know. Yeah. There's just too much. Like there's too much wrestling, especially with them bringing in the UK match or the UK brand, and there's talks like Triple H. They want to do all this global localization of all the different NXTs, but you can't keep expecting me to watch all these shows, man. Like I'm getting to the point where I can't even really watch NXT
about
UK.
Them getting rid of 205 Live because honestly, I think NXT UK took 205 Live spot because NXT UK is a great show to watch.
I don't even have time for that.
I make time for it. That's my Friday.
I wish I did. I'd be watching MLW on Fridays. I can't.
But look, how y'all feel about Hill DIY basically in the promo where?
I do believe it's just a setup for Johnny winning it, the big X belt WrestleMania weekend. I see that. I seen that the whole way this story playing out. There's no way. You know what I mean? Just like. Kind of the same way Shane and Miz, that thing going to turn out where the Miz going to end up turning on Shane. You know what I'm saying? The same thing going to happen with this Hell DIY because Johnny already kind of hinted towards it at the promo he did in the beginning of the show, remember?
Well, yeah, he basically, he don't want no reunion. I'm just saying, like, just as far as how, Tommaso is, like, really, pushing that angle, and then you got the crowd getting behind it and actually loving the whole Hell DIY thing. It's just kind of crazy. To think that.
You know what would be crazy? And I'm going to just go way out left field. You know what would be a thorough Hill tag team? Ciampa and Riddle. That would be nuts. That would be nuts.
I don't know if I want to see Riddle as a Hill. I don't think he can be.
I think eventually they are going to turn him Hill just to see how he would.
Nah, I don't know.
Who, Riddle?
I don't think they turn him Hill.
Too much money to be made with him.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You already see
He
that.
can't even he talks like he's hot.
I would turn Keith Lee heel.
Yeah,
Eventually they are. I see Keith going and
I would want
making
to
him a
see
monster.
Keith. I would want to see Keith and Riddle as a tag team.
Well, that's what I would do. I would put them together for the Dusty Classic, and then at the end do kind of like what Finn and Joe, have them win it together, and then have, then you have Keith turn on Matt.
Yeah, that's how I would
setting that shit up. That'd be nice.
Yeah, for sure. But that shit was definitely dope. What else we had for NXT, bro? I know we had the
six woman match.
Yeah, I cut it off. I'm being completely honest. I didn't see it.
I watched it. I mean, it was Shayna carrying it for her side of the squad. Jessamyn's okay, but there was a good little spot where Bianca lifted up Kyrie and then kind of press slammed her, and Kyrie did like an elbow drop from there, which was really nice. I think Io's could be your next contender to take it from Shayna Baszler. What do you think about that?
If they're gonna keep the strap on her for a little bit longer and keep Bianca chasing.
I told you they weren't gonna have Bianca win it the other night. You called me crazy.
No, I ain't called you
crazy.
I mean,
I just think it's gonna be a bigger story, her winning at WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Go up to the main
that's
roster.
Exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Said the story is not for her to win it tonight.
Yeah,
it was a good match.
The thing about this show, the only thing it really set up truly was the North American title match in 2 weeks with the Dream and Gargano. To me, that was just the highlight. Besides, the match with Gulak and Riddle,
which was a great surprise.
Yeah,
really,
it
really
was.
Dope.